Drought and food insecurity has been a major problem that has plagued many parts of Africa for decades. Small-scale farmers in sub-Saharan Africa have over the years depended on cultivating maize as a subsistent crop, but due to the effects of global warming, the crop has continued to suffer the harsh weather conditions. Water-efficient maize for Africa, dubbed Wema, is a public-private partnership project initiated in 2008 with the long-term solution of introducing a drought-tolerant maize variety in sub-Saharan Africa.
Basically work in three fronts in our strategy here for this Wema project. We have the conventional corn breeding, which we want to improve our germplasm for drought tolerance. And our germplasm is Monsanto germplasm plus CIMT germplasm plus the NARS, the National Research Institute's germplasm. We are putting all these together and try to improve for drought tolerance in Africa. So the second leg is what we call molecular markers. So we are using also the molecular marker breeding to improve also for drought tolerance. Try to find traits and KTLs that we call that could be used also for this product, the end product. And the third leg is really the trait, the transgenic trait that we are putting beyond the germplasm and the molecular marks. We also put traits in the back. So we have three options or three sub-products that will be combined in one final product that will be the Wema product.
Monsanto, a global leading seed company, has partnered with Africa Agricultural Technology Foundation (AATF), the International Maize and Wheat Improvement Center (CIMIT), and the various agricultural systems in Eastern and Southern Africa, all in an effort to eradicate this scourge that has brought suffering to the small-scale farmer. Each partner has contributed a specific but critical role to the project.
Monsanto has a role as a technology leader in the world, addressing the biotechnology side of the project, as well as the breeding technology. When it comes to marker-assisted selection, as well as conventional breeding, as well as DH technology, that's where Monsanto is playing a major role in this project.
AATF provides leadership, experience in public-private partnership management, technology stewardship and project management expertise. CIMIT provides high-yielding maize varieties for Africa weather conditions and expertise in conventional breeding and testing for drought tolerance. The National Agricultural Research Systems, together with farmers groups and seed companies, contribute in field testing, seed multiplication and distribution.
The countries that are represented are South Africa, Mozambique, Tanzania, Kenya and Uganda. So all of these partners have come together to make sure that we're able to provide, at the end of the day, a product to the growers. And with the locations of these different partners, we hope to make a bigger impact over the whole of sub-Saharan Africa, even in countries that are not part of Wema at this stage.
The benefits of working in a partnership on a project as complex as drought tolerance in maize is that you get a lot more different germplasm being brought to the project than we alone would be able to provide. We have a lot of experience, especially through some of our partners that have worked on developing drought-tolerant maize in the region for more than 2 decades.
Wema project is out to ensure that small-scale farmers in sub-Saharan Africa have access to royalty-free drought-tolerant maize seeds.
There's been a lot of progress in the Wema project to date. One of the biggest successes is that all of our partner countries have developed a drought testing location where they will be growing transgenic drought-tolerant maize. 3 of these partners in South Africa, Kenya and Uganda have all successfully planted transgenic drought tolerance trials.
Kenya is where we are more advanced than any other country. By having KARI here, by having CIMIT here, and also now Monsanto working together, we have now 2 products that are in what we call national performance trials, and these hybrids would be available probably by end of 2012 for commercialization.
When we started the project here in Kenya, we didn't have any testing sites. To date, we have developed 6 testing sites which have full irrigation capabilities with drip irrigation, which was not used in this environment previously. In Tanzania, we've done the same. We've developed a site to date, and we are in the process of developing another site at a place called Ilonga. In Uganda, we have contracted three growers to assist us with the testing of our hybrids that we produce. In South Africa and Mozambique, the conventional testing is continuing. However, in all of these countries, we are also developing regulated testing sites for confined field trials. And this is a major step for the Sub-Saharan Africa region for the testing of GMOs.
We hope that the project will bring a lot of benefit to the smallholder farmers in Africa by improving drought tolerance in the maize, and by providing that sort of insurance under moderate type drought conditions, allow the farmer to make a better choice in spending money not just on quality seed but also on other inputs such as fertilizer.
The benefit actually comes in an indirect form, in that your growers would be producing enough food to sustain their needs and the needs of their neighbors. And in doing that, with this network effect, you're expecting a major impact on the livelihoods of people.
Wema hopes to increase the yield potential of maize in the drought areas by between 20 to 30%. We anticipate that with improved productivity means the farmer is going to have more output, from the aspect of sustainability. There will be more production, meaning the farmer will have more income, and that means the farmer will have better health, lowered health threats, The farmer, a lot of times when there's drought, farmers tend to sell their assets, like livestock. They can slaughter livestock to eat. They can sell livestock so they can buy grain or other food stuff. But when you have increased production and increased incomes, such losses of assets associated with drought will also go down.
The project has benefited greatly from the funding partners Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Howard G. Buffett Foundation.
The timelines that we're looking at are ranging from 2015 to 2017, before the technologies become available to farmers. We are trying to fast-track some of the conventional technologies and conventional breeding that we are doing to try and make an impact on the growers a lot earlier than anticipated. So it's a dynamic timeline in the sense that we try and reach the growers as quick as possible.
Wema Project, providing long-term solutions to small-scale farmers in Sub-Saharan Africa.